Hey guys, so today is the day where I finally get to talk about my thoughts on the Shane Dawson conspiracy series, and it's going to be a lot of tea being spilled and all that. So yeah, and I'm also wearing one of his conspiracy theory merches. If you guys want to get that, like something what I got or whatever, I'll put it down in the description below. But yeah, and a little disclaimer, there's going to be lots of spoilers in this video. So if you guys haven't watched the video yet, I'll put that also in the link below, both videos. So yeah, I'm going to start. It's going to be like all over the place, so be prepared. But I'm going to start off with the part 1 of the series is the, I'm not going to be covering everything. I'm going to try to remember as much as I can. But yeah, I'm going to start off by saying the, what was it? Oh, the deepfakes, yes. I'm going to start off with the deepfakes things and how that is just so scary. I don't know how that was even approved. It blows my mind. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how was that even made? Like, especially out to the public. It's just crazy to me how, you know, that stuff gets approved and all that. It's so dangerous in my opinion, like, using that kind of stuff. And I don't understand it. Like, it could be used for so many bad ways and evil ways, and I'm sorry, that's not my cup of tea. I can't. They should remove it from the app stores or whatever, you know, I can't. Just grosses me out I just don't understand it, but yeah, it's just not good. And also, on with that, this is from the part 2 of the series, is the Library thing. It's like the Adobe Voco thing, which I'm glad they didn't just put that in the public. Smart of them. Is how, like, that sounded so accurate to that person's voice and how you can switch what they were saying, and that could be used in very bad ways too. But there was another thing that was invented, was called the Library thing, and it wasn't as bad as the Adobe one. But I still kind of dangerous in my opinion, because it could be used for wrong ways in some ways and all that. And what was funny about that was how Shane and Andrew tried to do that experiment the voice thing with Morgan over the phone. It was just so funny. And also with Shane and Ryland. It was just, oh my gosh, that was so funny to me. Yeah. And from the part 1 of the series was the subliminal messages in kids shows, which is so crazy to me, because I would, like, when you're a kid, you don't see that kind of stuff. It goes right over your head, you know, like, you don't, you know, think of that kind of stuff when you're a kid, you know. But when you get older, you know, you watch those kinds of shows again, and you're like, oh my gosh, they were actually talking about that, and how could I miss that? You know, it's just, like, crazy how, like, they approved that in the kids shows. I don't understand it. You know, like, now, from what I've seen in kids shows, which I don't watch many, but from what I've seen, like, in commercials and stuff like that, I'm glad they don't, like, use that kind of humor anymore. But yeah, it's just, if you guys are having bad thoughts or anything like that, going through hard times in life, I'm gonna put down a number down below too, and you know, this way you guys can talk to someone about what you're going through. And it's always good to talk to someone about how you're feeling and what you're going through in life and all that. So, and now I am going to be talking about oh my gosh, Brittani Louise Taylor. She is such an amazing, awesome woman. She is such an inspiration to women everywhere. I can't believe what she went through, and she's such a brave woman. She survived this awful thing in life, and if you could survive that in life, you could survive anything. So I give so much props and creds to her for being such an amazing mother to Rex and helping, you know, him and all that, have a normal life and not have to go through that. And, you know, she did everything in her power to protect him, and you know, I'm just, you know, she's, you know, an awesome person, and I can't even imagine what she went through. And I have had some bad experiences on Tinder and all that, but not as bad as she went through. So it's just so, it gives, like, she gives out, like, she's saying, like, you know, it's such a warning, you know, so she's, like, warning people, like, not to use the, like, you know, think twice about online dating. And I sure am from now on, you know. It's just because you don't know who's on those sites, you know, on those apps. And they could be a secret criminal. You don't know what. It's just, it's very scary, you know. So you always got to prepare yourself for those kinds of things. And I'm so proud of Brittani for putting herself out there and, like, telling her story, what she went through. And she wrote a book about it. I'll put that in the link below. I think it's out of stock right now. It might be back in stock soon. I'm not sure when, but you can get it down below. I'll put the link there. And my gosh, she's such an incredible, sweet, kind, loving person. And I can't imagine someone like that going through that. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies, you know, because it's not fun. It's not a joke, you know, it's serious. And how Shane exposed him at the end was amazing. Like, you know, it's like, I understand, like, yeah, like Shane said, like, you know, he was in her videos and all that, and, like, might as well have him not be blurred, you know what I mean? It's just so crazy. But yeah, and here I am finally going to be talking about the Chuck E. Cheese theory. Now, guys, I've been seeing lots of videos being made on YouTube about this, and I feel like it's being blown way out of proportion. First of all, I should say, is it's just a theory, guys. It's not like Shane exposed them, you know? It's crazy to me how people take things so seriously, you know, and, like, it's just insane to me. I understand why people are freaking out, but there's, like, no actual hard proof and, you know, like, of it being recycled or whatnot, you know what I mean? And don't come at me, Chuck E. Cheese, for talking about this, but yeah, people are allowed to have their own freedom of speech. People are allowed to talk about their thoughts on things and stuff like that, like I'm doing right now on this video, like my thoughts on everything, you know. And, like, Shane just made a theory about it. It's not like he, like, made an exposing video or something like that, you know. And he even put it, like, disclaimed at the end of the video, like, it was still unsolved because there was no actual proof. You know what I mean? It was just a weird coincidence that probably happened to Shane and Ryland with the pizza. Who knows? I know with the waitress thing was kind of sketchy and everything and all that, but it's just, guys, you gotta turn down the heat about all this, you know? There could be other explanations. Like, they've said, like, you know, I watched the BuzzFeed video, you know, and like that, like, I didn't like how cookie cutter that was about the BuzzFeed video, going off a whole new direction, but it just didn't. I watched it the night before, whatever. I wasn't a fan of it. It just seemed too cookie cutter thing and all that. Like, it felt like it was too staged, in my opinion. Like, Shane's was more real and authentic about it. Like, it wasn't like, you know, like, I think it's so funny how people blow things out of proportions and all that. And I've seen people being like, there's proof, like, it is what Shane said. It's like, guys, there's no actual proof unless you actually see them doing it themselves and all that. And Shane didn't, like, prove anything. He just made a video going to his experience and all that. Like, he didn't, like, he even said how much he loves Chuck E. Cheese and all that, and, you know, and all, you know, it's just crazy to me how people take things so wrong. And I don't know, you know, it's just crazy how rumors speculate about the whole thing, and I don't know. But yeah, all it was, guys, is just a theory. It was not an exposing video. People need to calm down. All right, but, and also I posted a throwback photo of me at Chuck E. Cheese back in 2002. Oh my gosh, a little quick story time. I remember going, it was for a friend of mine's birthday party there. It was, gosh, it was like, I think summertime, I'm not sure. I just came back from Disney World, and I seen, like, the animatronics, things. Oh my gosh, I think that's where my fear of animatronics came from, was from seeing I got so scared, and my mom's like trying to tell, I'm like 5 or 6 years old, okay? I'm like freaking out. I was crying. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I thought they were like gonna eat me, like the Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my gosh, that's probably why I'm like freaked out of that game. But I was so freaked out. I was crying. I did not want to go back in that building. my mom's like, you just went to see Mickey Mouse and all that, like it's just like the same thing. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, it was creepy, but eventually I got to go back. I went back in and all that. Everything was fine. And people were asking me how the pizza was in the video, on the post that I did about the picture, and I don't remember at all what the pizza tasted like or anything. I don't even remember what it looked like in person. All Chuck E. Cheese's are different, guys. You know, it's just all depends on who runs the corporation of the companies and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just glad, you know, Shane, you know, did what he did and all that. And Shane and Andrew, if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. I'll say it, whatever. But Shane and Andrew did a fantastic, sensational, extraordinary job on the video and on the series in general, both videos. And I can't even, like, they worked their butts off on this. And for people, like, for anyone who talks smack or, like, talks shit, excuse my language, about how their editing qualities and all that are, kiss my behind, okay? I'm sick of people, rant time, I'm sick of people, you know, like saying, like, being, like, taking things for granted. You're lucky we don't have to pay for their stuff, you know? We can see it for free, you know? Like things happen in life. Nothing's ever written in stone. Like, people were upset that Shane had to push the date back. You know, it's just like, guys, things happen. You know, he was trying to make the video better for us to watch. And you guys, you know, like, the people who are watching, whatever, like, didn't like you guys were like, oh, I just and all that. Like, I couldn't. I was just like, oh my gosh, you know. But I'm just, you know, Shane and Andrew did a fantastic job. It's just them two. I know companies behind them and all that stuff. And I'm shocked Netflix hasn't hit them up yet. I'm shocked Netflix didn't slide in their DMs and all that stuff. So it's just amazing to me how Shane and Andrew, they make such amazing content for us. And I have so much love and respect for them. And they're just sweet, amazing guys. You know, I never met Andrew before. I hope I ever will someday. You know, and Shane, you know, I met him, obviously. He's such an amazing guy, too. And they're both just nice, sweet guys who work so hard to make amazing content for us. That it's high quality. And like Netflix high quality. So it's like Netflix gonna get on their butts and like start, you know, talking to them. And so yeah, it's just basically all. I think I covered everything. I'm not sure. If I forgot anything or whatever, let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but it's just so much has happened in these series. But I love them so much. I can't stop watching them. I'm showing them to my family members, my friends. So it's just so amazing how, like, I'm so glad it's gotten so much hype, at least. People are talking about it. People are bringing awareness to these theories and stuff like that. Because you don't know. We don't know. There's no proof in things in life unless you actually see it for yourself or whatever, whatnot. So, yeah. So that is basically all my thoughts on this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was like a little rambly here and there, but if you guys like these kinds of my thoughts videos, or I call them Thoughts with Simi, give this video a thumbs up. You guys want more of these kinds of videos? I love making them. I love expressing my opinion and all that out there to people. What people will think what I want. Like, people can't talk. What people want to know what I think. You know, I think people are interested in that kind of stuff. I don't know. If you guys are interested in that, give it a thumbs up, like I said. Also, I can't talk today. What's wrong with me? Subscribe down below. And also, don't forget to press that notification bell when you know I have a new video up. So, yeah. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!